Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. We got two films to review today, kids. The goofy 1980s classics Short Circuit and Short Circuit 2. A strange couple of films about an annoying robot, an obnoxious actor, and a racist stereotype. We got a lot of movie to review and little time to do it in. So, let's just skip the intros and dive right in. Alright, no time wasting, let's just start. The movie is about robots, so it starts off with robots being made. And there's one in particular who we'll be focusing on, number 5. Or as it's technically known, Saint Number 5. I didn't know number 5 was a Catholic.
Do you believe in the transubstantiation of the Eucharist?
So we see a bunch of these Saint robots as they practice blowing shit up during a military training demonstration. Huh, must be a Pinto.
Introducing your host, Dr. Forward Mariner.
I want you to meet Strategic Artificially Intelligent Nuclear Transport, or SAINT as we call it.
Seek oil! It turns out these machines are built by Nova, as they look forward to having all their robots destroy evildoers, annihilate their enemies, and serve gin and tonics.
Your cocktail, Dr. Mariner.
Thank you, number 2.
May I destroy you now?
No, number 2, we discussed this.
If the question is survival, then SAINT is the answer. It is, quite simply, the most sophisticated robot on planet Earth.
Yes, but can it love? So you might be wondering just who made these Wallies of death anyway? Well, one of them appears to be a white guy playing an Indian guy named Ben.
Come on, hurry up, they're waiting for you.
Well, the last time I am seeing him, he's busy vomiting, sir.
Well, I have to go to the jack, so we wait for me.
This would be incredibly racist if they didn't have an Indian guy playing that role. Oh wait, they don't, it's a white guy, so yeah, that's incredibly racist. And the other inventor is Newton, played by America's first human representation of blandness, Steve Gutenberg. He spends most of his time creating technical achievements that could revolutionize the world of machines. Like, look, this one can give the finger!
Now what do they need me for? To tell them each robot costs $11 million and it kills people? Ben, a child of 4 can tell them that.
That is why they are needing you. Now come on, hurry up.
Just one dance.
Isn't that cute? I almost leave an impression on you! So as we can see from this public relations get-together, robots are mostly used for killing and stupid things.
Please stop this constant spinning. It is an embarrassment to my talents.
The only way to secure the peace, Senator, as I'm sure you know,
I will destroy you all.
we can parachute.
But it turns out Gutenberg isn't satisfied with how his machines are being used.
Dr. Crosby has designed a weapon that will keep our world safe for all time.
Howard, what's so safe about blowing people up?
Now creating a machine that can give you the finger, that's inspired. So as the robots are being packed up, one of them, number 5, happens to be struck by lightning. Which accidentally results in getting him a soul. Same thing happened to my microwave last week, now he won't shut the fuck up.
You shut up!
You shut up! So number 5 escapes Nova and starts roaming the outside world.
Wow, so many beautiful things to kill.
So Gutenberg and Apu are told to locate the wandering robot.
It is outside the fence!
Oh, and that is not the worst of it, Dr. Mariner.
Don't tell me its laser is still armed.
Bimbo.
You get it? He says things wrong. It's charming! So the military are called in, led by that asshole from Police Academy, as they try to hunt down number 5. But they don't seem to do a very good job of it.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Tell my toaster I love her!
The hell is this guy, James Bott? So he lands on top of a van that belongs to a young woman named Stephanie, who apparently is having some relationship problems.
To tell you the truth, I thought that maybe we could patch things up. I figured you owe me some money, so I'm just here to collect.
I owe you!
That's right.
I supported you!
Look, I'm sorry I stole your hairstyle, okay? Can't we just talk it over? Number 5 observes the hot female while Gutenberg and Haji are told to find the machine and bring him back.
We're on our way, Howard, to the great outdoors.
Newton, you know what is out there in the great outdoors? Girls. With brassieres and legs. You have a working knowledge of girls?
No, but I read about them.
So this is how Nova declares war on the world, huh? By releasing these guys. Actually, this should have been switched around. Steve Gutenberg and the Indian guy are the creations that should have escaped, and a robot is sent out to bring them back. But oh well, you make do with what you got. So Stephanie comes across number 5, who she mistakes for an alien, and brings him inside.
Malfunction. Need input.
Input. All right, right. You got it. Okay. This is a house. We live within it, inside it. We have a floor, see? And
Good.
we have the opposite of a floor, which is a ceiling.
This is gonna be a long movie, isn't it?
And music.
Mm.
And look at this. This is a plan.
Your taste in kitsch is terrible.
Input.
I'm giving you great input.
More input. More input. Input. More input.
I have an addiction! Input! So he searches around the house for more input, but begins to become a little grating for dear Stephanie.
Pasta, semolina, spaghetti.
You know, why don't you just anal probe me and get it over with?
But while showing him outside, Stephanie makes an incredible discovery.
Saint Prototype number 5. Nova Robotics, Damon Washington, you're a robot?
Adore!
God, I'm so stupid!
Stupid, foolish, gullible, doltish, dumbbell, lame
Shut
brain.
up.
Shut up, silence, hush, sit on it.
Dialogue, force, contrive, annoying, make, stop, please. So she calls Nova and lets them know that she has the robot. But that doesn't stop them from still having a few tender moments together.
Listen, I just called Nova and they're coming out to get you. They're gonna give you a tune-up.
Tune up,
No, take you apart, find out which screw is loose.
disassemble. Jump,
Oh, that's great, okay.
grasshopper, disassemble. Reassemble,
Huh?
reassemble.
Reassemble, resurrect, Necronomicon ex mortis.
I can't reassemble him. You squashed him. He's dead.
Dead?
He suddenly comes to the conclusion what disassemble means.
Squash. Dead. Disassemble. Dead. Disassemble. Dead!
Hey, slow down! Hey!
Excuse me, Stephanie, just having a freak out.
So he drives off in the car as Stephanie desperately tries to calm him down.
My side, over here, quickly! They're right! They're right!
Ah!
Crash! Road rage! Vehicular manslaughter! Disassemble the world! So after they finally stop the car, number 5 and Stephanie come to a stunning revelation.
Talk about a malfunction.
Not malfunction, Stephanie. Number 5 is alive.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
So Gutenberg and Papadom arrive at the scene as they are shocked to discover that number 5 was driving the whole time.
Well, there's no way my robot could have driven.
Are you calling me a liar?
No, but maybe you have amnesia.
I'm funny! Really! So they decide to bring the robot out and let him explain that he really is, in fact, alive.
Okay, now, you just tell them what you told me.
Number 5, not just robot. No.
There it is!
Hey, you're upstaging my big cinematic moment. Academy Award-winning performance. Lost!
Damn it, stop! Hold your fire!
Hold your fire!
I cut all its power! You can load it on the truck now!
What the hell is the matter with you, you four-eyed idiot?
Here we're trying to blow shit up and you come in trying to do sensible things. So they load him onto the truck and reassure Stephanie that they will never see them again.
Bye-bye, goofy woman. I enjoyed repeatedly throwing you to the ground.
Yikes. So they drive number 5 away when suddenly... Well, wait a minute, how the hell does this work? He wakes back up? I thought they cut all his power.
Number 5 is alive.
Well, yeah, but technically there's no way he can actually come back to life.
Number 5 is alive.
Yeah, but even if you kill a guy, he can't come back from the dead.
Number 5 is alive.
Alright, fine, number 5 is alive.
Number 5.
Shut up! So he gets out his weapons and threatens the two drivers to get out of the car or he'll blow them to smithereens. The two of them wait on the roadside when Gutenberg comes up and approaches them later.
Hi, honey. What is for dinner?
Racist Indian guy will be right back. So, as you would guess, number 5 makes it back to Stephanie's place at a rather awkward moment.
Stephanie, change color.
Boobies, gazungas, jugs, knockers, meat baskets.
But I know it's not safe for you here, so go on, get out of here. Go on.
Lonely. bum.
Number 5, please. If I went to jail, who would take care of my animals? What are you doing?
A can of soup. A meal in itself.
All right. You can stay, but just for tonight.
I guess you had me at soup. As the two of them hang out more, they discover they have quite an intimate relationship together.
Hey, you know what? You're not a bad dancer.
Dancing fool.
He's like a mix between a vibrator and a man who can't get me pregnant. This is every woman's dream come true! So Stephanie agrees to talk with Gutenberg at a safe location as long as he comes alone with no military. Number 5 comes with, but unfortunately more Saint robots have been sent out to destroy him.
Stay where you are. Number 5.
Wow, what great military design! They can destroy trucks, jeeps, tanks, but when it comes to mud, that's when they all fall apart. Oh yeah, and rocks. Mud and rocks. That seems to be the only weaknesses of these super destructive killing machines.
Fire.
How can they keep missing? Were there different companies that built these pieces of shit?
Hi, I'm a Mac.
And I'm a PC. I can't do crap.
That whaps you up, you wascally robot.
I have plenty more in my lame impressions file.
So he bursts into the bar and takes Stephanie away, running from the evil military.
Come, Stephanie, we be jammin'.
So just keep on trucking. Who's the boss? I pity the fool.
Scotty, you set me up! Crosby, I'm telling you right now, this little fart of a robot is beginning to give me the red ass.
Don't make me chew my own teeth! So Stephanie tries one more time to reason with Gutenberg that number 5 is alive by meeting him in the desert. He tries to think about how he can logically prove that he's a living being by telling, what else? A joke.
There's a priest, a minister, and a rabbi. They're out playing golf, and they're trying to decide how much to give to charity.
It's a trick. Nothing Gutenberg says is funny.
Whatever God wants, he keeps.
Oh, I get it.
Aw, he's learned the art of humoring people.
It's really true. Spontaneous emotional response.
Well, it can't flick people off, but I'm still impressed.
I am alive, yes? Yes.
So they realize number 5 is alive, they have themselves a kiss, even though they barely know each other, and they all live happily ever after. Oh yeah, except for the military that blows him up.
Number 5!
So, yeah, that's kind of a downer. They just kill him when they find out he's alive. Oh, the irony. But wait a second.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Number 5?
He made a duplicate of himself from all these spare parts.
Surprise! Twist ending! Improbable plot point! Deus ex machina!
So they all ride off to live in the acres of Montana, and then they finally live happily ever after. That is until Short Circuit 2. Unless it's titled Judgment Day, I really don't care. So in the sequel, we're fortunate enough to be spared the eternal blandness of a Gutenberg performance, but we're still lucky enough to get...
Oh, you little rascal.
Oh, God.
This is a highly sophisticated robot for 1995.
Oh, the Indian guy is now selling goods on the street. That isn't racist at all. So it turns out Ben is the hero of this version, God help us, as the idea head of a toy company sees his little robots and offers him money to make more.
We could go maybe, 50 apiece?
Oh no, I'm only charging $19.95 a day to rent.
I'm making a deal with con artists on the street. This can't possibly go wrong.
So he teams up with another street merchant named Fred, played by Michael McKean, as he actually manages to get a factory to manufacture all the toys. However, construction does not go well.
Destroy all humans.
Yeah, I want to cuddle that. On top of that, there's also bank robbers who plan to dig under the factory to steal some valuable jewels. So they politely ask our two heroes to leave. in the nicest way a crowbar can ask. So, with everything destroyed, how can they rebuild the toys? Well, their solution comes a knocking at the door.
Had enough deliveries for one day, pal.
Stand back, I have a leg and half a vagina. It's a package, and what should be in the package but...
Hello, bozos!
Catchphrase spewing robots! But wait, what the hell is he doing there anyway?
Oh, listen.
Dear Ben, we decided that the only way we could help was to send number 5. He can build your toy robot. But you know how crazy he is for input, so please keep an eye on him. Good luck. Love, Stephanie and Newton.
Oh, come on. If you're gonna do that, you might as well tell them the real reason that he's there and they're not.
Dear Benjamin, we're too busy and expensive to be in your spin-off. Steve is making a movie with a dog and a dolphin, and I'm starting a lackluster TV career. So we sent you this robot. Please make a movie about him. Bye.
Unacceptable.
So of course, number 5, or Johnny 5 as he wants to be called now, goes to work. How does he do building toys? You be the judge.
I can't help it. I'm in a panic. I'm frantic. And I'm... manic.
This scene will look great in the trailer. So even though 5 is happy to see Ben again, he can't help but feel like he's not one of the crowd.
Hisher is a ventriloquist dummy. He isn't alive. I'm alive. I'm a human being like you. Hisher is made of paper mache and wood, and except for pretend, Hisher doesn't have feelings. I have feelings.
Wow, Mr. Rogers is an asshole. So Johnny 5 gets restless and starts roaming the city. And if you thought the Indian guy was a horrible racist stereotype, just wait till you see this.
Los locos kick your ass! Los locos kick your face! Los locos kick your balls into outer space!
It's the Dominican, Cuban, Mexican gang. And you better watch out, for they have nunchucks.
Oh, a fellow chucker, eh?
So through some slang bag talk, Los Loco tricks Johnny 5 into stealing about a dozen car radios. Yeah, Johnny 5 is an outlaw now.
Fuck that, man. Where my strap? Fuck that shit, man.
Meanwhile, back at the factory, Ben is not very happy that Fred let Johnny out.
You lost number Johnny 5?
Hold it.
Now you stop fucking up, you want to problem?
Whoa, did he just say fucking?
Now you stop fucking up, you want to problem?
Dude, Ben, watch the potty mouth. It's a PG, man. You cocksucking shit whore. I ought to knock your fucking ass back to Laverne and Shirley, you dick-sucking fucktard.
I found this machine across the street.
But luckily, Johnny 5 comes back. And just in time, too, as it turns out those goons are back to try and destroy the factory.
Why are you angry? Why try to disassemble Johnny 5? Bad humans.
Oh my god, the droid is cracked!
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
I can't believe we just got our asses kicked by Robbie the robot. So, seeing a business opportunity, Fred actually tries to sell Johnny 5. But Johnny's confused at just what exactly is going on.
But they cannot purchase me, cannot! I am alive!
I am endowed by my creator with certain inalienable rights.
What the hell? That's like the most accident-prone robot I've ever seen! It's like, hey Johnny 5, you want to take out the garbage? Geez, I didn't know that was gonna happen. No. This does not happen. A metal war machine cannot be supported by a hang glider. In what alternate universe is that possible?
Huh, I guess they didn't have enough money to show me land. Oh well, time to get into more shenanigans.
So Johnny dresses up like a mechanical flasher and continues to wander the city. He then comes across a... Oh, no. Movie, don't go here.
But I'm different. I'm a...
No, you're not. Now, no matter what you may have done, you are as deserving as anyone else.
I mean, it's not like you're a mechanical robot or anything.
Have questions, need answers.
Fine, then come to confess it yourself. Don't send the machine. Now out, get out.
So believe it or not, Johnny 5 actually gets arrested and put in jail. Just for the crime of living.
All right.
Oh.
This is your last chance.
I need an adult! Ben comes around to claim him, but Johnny 5 still feels like he's insignificant.
Johnny 5, you should become accustomed to this feeling, cause this is the way life is being usually. Since I am leaving India, I too am having much...
Wait a minute. You're from India? So Ben explains that he actually has a crush on the woman who's selling their toys, and he too feels the loneliness that Johnny Five is going through.
I can help you.
Oh, no. I am completely unhelpable. I cannot be a fast-talking, socially type person.
But in the bookstore, I scan many megabytes on male-female relationships. I could give you input.
I have a lame 80s sitcom solution.
So Johnny Five decides to give Ben some advice from a mechanical sign while Ben goes on a date with Sandy. But obstacles seem to keep getting in the way.
And all the guys I ever met were exactly the same way. To talking about themselves. I don't get it at all.
Okay.
Okay, God, you're the boss. But their cover is blown as Ben confesses to Sandy what he was doing the whole time.
You mean you've had someone prompting you?
Yes.
So that's what's been going on. You've been trying so hard. Ben, the expense alone. It's really sweet.
That's the creepiest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You're charming. So Sandy likes this strange stalker moment and decides to give Ben a chance.
The date was such a success. We talked, we danced, we drank champagne.
We did page 37 of the Kama Sutra. But the bad guys are back as they kidnap Ben and Fred and lock them in a Chinese restaurant. Johnny Five is distracted as their leader, named Oscar, convinces Johnny Five to dig through the factory and into the vault.
Johnny's in the tunnel with Oscar, digging the
Number 5 is a moron.
Meanwhile, through a really complicated series of explanations, Ben can only contact Sandy through phone bleeps. Not only does Sandy figure out that it's Ben, but she actually realizes he's in trouble, follows the songs that he's playing through the bleeps, and interprets them as directions. This woman's a toy maker? She should be a fucking CSI! So Johnny Five breaks in and gets the jewels for Oscar. Afraid the robot might tell somebody, I guess, Oscar chases him down and tries to destroy him. Johnny Five gets the drop on Oscar and tries to figure out why he's been had.
Oscar, enlighten me. Why try to disassemble Johnny Five?
Dude!
Not just machine.
Oh, shit! They're making him bleed?
Not disassemble. I'm alive. Can't die. No, please. I'm alive. No, stop. No, do not kill me.
Leave him alone!
You animals! He's already dead! So after that fatal blow to your childhood memory, we see Sandy rescue the guys but then ironically get caught again by the police. Fred manages to escape and goes looking for Johnny Five. Oh, what? Is he gonna be like all busted up or something? Is he gonna be limping or talking funny or... Shit. When did this get so freaking sad? This isn't Angela's ashes, it's fucking Short Circuit! Get a sense of humor!
What did they do to you?
Oh good, maybe he'll write something uplifting like Still Alive or Hopeful or... Oh God! What the hell is wrong with this movie? Did the film just go off its meds or something? I mean, lighten up! So Fred actually does a fairly decent job getting number 5 back together. Even though his lifespan seems to be dwindling, Johnny Five decides it's time to strike back.
They took away his toys. They used him as a pawn. They beat him, and they left him for dead. Now, rebuilt, recharged, and incredibly pissed off, Johnny number 5 is ready to kick some flabby white ass. Johnny number 5 in I, Robot, You Dead. No more Mr. Nicebot. It's all or nothing.
What do you think you're gonna do?
Pursue, capture, incarcerate.
Nothing can stop him. Nothing would dare.
You're never gonna find them, they're long gone.
Find them, I will.
He is leaking, he will run out of power and he will die.
He doesn't need battery fluid. Vengeance is his fuel.
Let's party.
I, Robot, you dead. Now play. Currently.
So after Johnny Five takes care of the two goons, he sees that Oscar is getting away, but he decides to head him off at the pass. And by the way, I'm not playing that music. That's really what they play at this.
No, Oscar. No! Oscar, you will not get away.
Never has a battle between a mechanical death machine and a frumpy old fat man seemed so epic.
What are you? Punishment from God?
God is not here. There is only...
So it appears Johnny Five is dying. Oh no! What's the only solution to bring him back? Shock the hell out of his crotch! That'll wake him up! Johnny Five? Johnny Five? So not only is Johnny Five brought back to life, but he's given a new golden C-3PO suit and actually sworn in as an American citizen. That's quite a stretch, movie.
Mr. Five, tell us how you feel.
How do I feel?
Say it with him now.
I feel alive!
Alive! And that's Short Circuit 1 and 2. Phew, what a rush. So, how do these movies hold up? Well, I have to be honest. While they are technically bad movies, I do have to admit I actually do kind of enjoy them. Johnny Five is actually kind of likable, and even Ben, for as racist as he is actually kind of likable too. It's a guilty pleasure to say the least. It's silly, but it's an enjoyable kind of silly. Now if you'll excuse me, I still have some issues to settle with my microwave leaving the lights on last night.
It was your turn, Dick Munch.
Don't start with me! I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
Remember how full of shit you are?
Oh, you know what? Give me a reason! Give me a reason!